Hi class. I am going to show you how to get to OneNote, first of all, and then also just give you a an overview of our virtual learning classroom, what it's going to be, how it's going to look, etc. This is called a screencast, by the way. You can see my computer screen right here, my cursor moving around. You can hear me, I'm recording it. I'm probably going to use a lot of these just because it's a really easy way for me to show you exactly what I want you to do, what it should look like. So, yeah, let's get into it. If you don't remember how to get to OneNote, I know we've done it a lot, but it can get confusing, especially if you're on a different computer, you're on your phone, something like that. Here is what you do. So, you need to open a web page. That's all I have open right now. And I have the Duval County homepage just saved right here, but just in case you don't, I'll type it in. It's dcps.duvalschools.org. Oops, org. So this is the homepage. You want to go to popular links. If you're doing it on your phone, it usually shows up on the side here, and you have to scroll down to the bottom to get to the popular links. Um, and you want to click on One View. So remember, this is like your basically like your student homepage for everything. You've got your blended learning, that's how you get to achieve right there, or all your other stuff. And then you go right here to the waffle. Remember, it's a waffle. We love waffles. So these are all your apps. Outlook is your student email, which is really important for you to be checking now on a regular basis. That means like once a day. It's probably the first thing you should do when you log on to the computer for school is just check your student email. It's a really good habit to get in. You have Word, PowerPoint, Excel, so you know you can use any of those programs on the online version. To get to OneNote, though, we go right there. OneNote. So I have a lot of notebooks because I'm important. You probably only have a few. They should be in your recent if you've recently gone into them, or they would be under shared with me because I shared them with you. You want to click on the one that says English 1 Honors 19 through 20. That is you. So here is our notebook. It takes a little bit to load. I'm just going to let you know right now, OneNote has been a little finicky with me. It's been very slow. Um, I think it's because there's so many teachers probably trying to use it now for teaching since we're all online. So be patient with it. If you need like to refresh the page, if it's not working, that's a really good option. This is your refresh button. Uh, and as time goes on and we get more used to Microsoft Teams, I might start switching more over to that platform because it's working a little bit better. But for now, let's just go over it. So to get to our kind of virtual classroom in OneNote, you're in the content library still. This is where we keep everything. And I have a new tab at the bottom that says virtual classroom. So I'm going to have a nice little welcome message for you there, which I haven't quite got to. Under resources, I'm going to post things like this screencast right here. I'm going to do another one that talks about using Teams, the other app that we're going to use. So this will just be kind of some links to important information, some more screencast videos that kind of go over other programs as well. But what I really want to show you is this setup right here. So if you click on week one, that scared me for a minute. If you click on week one, you see I have week one. It starts on 3/23, and I have at the top this week's PowerPoint and the PowerPoint for the week. So I'll show you that in a minute, but that is going to be at the top of this page every single week. So every week I'm going to make a new one of these. Week 2, and I'll give you the date. Week 3, and I'll give you the date. And then this is just an overview of our week. So you can see I've divided it up between requirements, things that you have to do, assignments, which are still things you have to do, they have to be turned in, um, and activities, things that are going to help you be successful with your assignments. So let's just kind of go through one by one. If you look at weekly requirements, there's two things that you have to do every single week, and these are probably never going to change. You need to do a daily check-in, which is a Microsoft form. I'll show you what it looks like in a second. There's going to be about 3 per week. So you can do them like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If you do them like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, something like that. It doesn't matter, but you should be spreading them out through the week. I don't want you to just do them all on Monday. And they're just little Microsoft forms. You guys have used that before for your attendance, basically. It's like how I know you're actually logging in and doing things, doing school. So that's one weekly requirement, and your other one is an article of the week from Achieve. We have to do at least one article. Um, some people are really pushing for us to do two, but we're going to be rebels just for the time being until we get yelled at. And so I'm going to let you pick. It doesn't matter. And just like usual, you do the article activity, stretch activity, but you need to be doing at least one a week. And you can always do more if you don't like your grade from that one. So that's your weekly requirements. Moving on to week one assignments. These are the things that are going to be like turned in, submitted as an actual assignment. Your first real assignment, well, it's actually your last one for the week, but one of your assignments from the week is just getting all your late work from quarter three turned in. So I have graded and updated the grade book. I've done everything. Your job now is to go to focus, check what you're missing, and get it done. And then I tell you the 3 different ways you can submit work to me. The next assignment that you're going to do is your daily e-learning schedule. So you'll learn more about that this week when you start school again, but that's going to be another assignment. Your last assignment is turning in your cell phone essay. So that's where we left off when we were together. That's the first thing that you're really going to turn in. I said this all out of order. Your daily e-learning schedule is the first thing you're going to turn in. Then you're going to peer review and work on your essay. And then the last thing you'll do this week is all the late work. I don't know why I said that all out of order. Moving on, we've got week one activities. So these are the things that you're going to do to just like help you be successful. So for instance, the first one is just familiarize yourself with OneNote and Teams. Go to the resources page right here to view some of those videos so that you know what even is Teams, what are we doing, am I familiar with OneNote or did I never really get used to it while we were in school, things like that. You want to read through the week one PowerPoint. And the week one PowerPoint, which I'm going to show you next, I kind of divided it up by class. So if you wanted to keep the same like every other day kind of class schedule, you could. I've broken it up for you in that way. You need to watch a YouTube video about the e-learning schedule and then decide if you want to self-review your essay or find a partner to peer review with and just virtually exchange essays. So either emailing it to each other or on Teams, which I'll go over. And if you do want a peer review, you can either like text a friend that you have from class or DM or something, I don't care. Or you can go to Teams and there's a thread called In Search of Peer Review Partner. So that's your week one activities. The last one is to actually follow those essay review stations and edit your actual paper before you turn it in. That way it's not hot garbage. Let's look at this week's PowerPoint together. So to do this, you would just click this right here, download it, open it. You guys know how to do that, but I already have it pulled up. So looking at the PowerPoint for this week, I guess we should go in full view. There we go. You're going to get this kind of PowerPoint every single week. So here's like a virtual classroom. It's week one. And here is class one. So this is what I mean when I said I divided it up by class. The first thing you have is a warm up. It's almost always going to be something like have a quiet space to work, open up OneNote, do this. If I need you to start with like a video or something like that, I'll link it here. But usually it's going to be like open up your resources on OneNote or on Teams or whatever. Then I gave you the lineup. So you guys are used to this. It's the same structure that you've always had. I've just kept it exactly the same for some normalcy. And then the first thing you're almost always going to do for class is do your daily check-in. So if we click on this, you can just click that link right there and it'll bring you to this Microsoft form. So the daily check-ins, it's just your name. It's like, hey, how are you doing today? Like, what's going on? And then these, random questions. What's something fun and positive you've done? Where are you at? I need to change this because this is the seniors one apparently that I linked. But you get the gist here. So those are your daily check-ins. That's what you're going to be doing on the daily. And by daily, I really mean like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, etc. So then you've got, sorry about that. Then you've got things like the time management. This is making that e-schedule, how to organize your new e-learning life. You're going to click this link. I tried to lay it out for you so it's as easy as possible. So you have like first, second, third, exactly what you should be doing and when. As you can see, there's a lot more writing on the page than there usually is, but that's just because I'm not going to be there in class with you to literally talk you through every single step. So these PowerPoints are going to be a little more full, I guess, than usual. But then you've got a wrap up slide too. So if you're trying to just like do, what you're capable of on the daily basis, you can divide up our classes just like they would be in school, like physical school. So class one, go from class one to the wrap up, and then you're done for the day and leave the rest for, the next day or even the day after. If you have the stamina and you just want to, spend one day on each content area, so like Mondays you do your biology, Tuesdays you do English, Wednesdays you do math, then you can go through the whole PowerPoint. There's nothing stopping you from doing that. So it's really about finding what works best for you. But I did divide it up. So like here's class 2, again, warm up, line up, recap, daily check-in number 2, and then this one is about peer or self-reviewing is what you're going to do today. So I kind of walk you through the steps. See how I highly suggested letting someone else view your work? And I give you more instructions. So that's really what you're doing on this day, and that's it. On the wrap up, notice how you are using that peer feedback or your own self feedback to actually edit your essay. And then once it's reviewed, edited, reread, like edited again, you're absolutely confident. That's when you submit it through OneNote. So I also gave you the essay due date. It's not due until Friday, March 27th, so you can have till the end of the week. And I also talked to you about quarter 3 here. Then the last thing you're doing, class number 3, warm up, lineup, recap, daily check-in, and then just late missing work and achieve. So going through, it's almost like our usual work periods in school. And again, I give you some deadlines there. So this is how your weeks are going to be set up. It's really what you're used to in school. The only difference is that we're virtual now. I'm still your teacher, same structure. We're doing a lot of the same stuff, um, but it's virtual. So what you want to do every week is start on OneNote, come here, look at this overview, go through the PowerPoint, and then just take it kind of step by step. And I think that's it. If you have questions, please reach out to me. Be patient. Things are going to be confusing at first. Technology might fail us here or there. Things will crash. We have so much going on right now. We'll just take it step by step together, and you guys be patient with me. I'll be so patient with you, and everything will be great. So, I love you. I miss you all. I hope this helps. Bye.